Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zero from TechDragon.info, and today I have a double trouble video for you. We have Mizu and we have TJCAT, as you can see right here. This is going to be a very cut up episode into their two views, so pay attention. I am probably going to screw up the names of who we're currently looking at. One thing to remember, Mizu has camo on his tank and TJ does not. So, we are looking at a team here, a platoon of two CDCs, AMX CDCs, which is the new French Tier 8 Premium Medium tank. There we go, quite a mouthful. And this thing, what is it about? Well, I've done a sort of review look at this tank already, and I for one think this tank is brilliant. It is fast as all hell. It has absolutely no armor, so it's gonna get wrecked by artillery and HE shells. It has a decent health pool, I guess. Not the best on the planet, but definitely not the worst. And its power to weight ratio is pretty insane. Insane as in a good way of insane. So they're patrolling the middle here and deciding, well, there doesn't seem to be too much of a challenge there. At least not that they can catch from here. All the people are just hanging back, so time to move forward. Like I said, this is going to be very cut up between the two tanks, so pay very close attention. As you can see right there, we are going to jump from left to right and left and right and back to left and right again. Yeah. And we finally have some targets that haven't seen us yet. That sounded like a shot came into us, and wow. Try to put a shot into his track, and as you can see, TJ did manage to actually put in a shot, and they're just putting shots through his track wheel there, and yes, that was just bouncing back and forth between the two. It looked like the M4 rammed him to death, but it actually was somebody else on his team, a T32, that killed him. So, they are moving in, and trying to put a shot into his track wheel. There we go, got him nice and tracked. He fixes his track. In the meantime, TJ is getting wrecked there. He lost half his health already. Like I said, this thing has absolutely no health. Well, no health, no armor, excuse me. Oh crap, J-Panther's moving forward. And we wait for the perfect shot there, put one into his track, fix our own. And here, yeah, I'm not entirely sure about what Mizu was thinking here. He actually goes in front of his gun. We switch back to TJ here, and actually take another shot into the side, which really wasn't necessary, but get a load of this. He dupes the Tiger 2 here, and look at his forward speed. He can actually out-accelerate the Tiger's gun and turret reverse here. That's pretty amazing. This thing has a beast of a power and weight ratio. Most light tanks will look at it, go, oh, I want that! And this is a medium tank that gets a pretty nice gun. Put another shot into the AMX M445 there. Can we get a shot? Oh, should have waited just one more second for that aiming circle to shrink down a little bit more there. Oh, and we try another shot and miss again. We're down to 371 health. Auto aim and we finish him off. Auto aim in this kind of situations when you're on the move and quick, yeah, it's definitely very necessary. Switch back to Mizu here. We're looking at this J-Panther. We're back in history a little bit just to show you what happened on this side of the map. He takes a shot from J-Panther, but can we finish him off before he can reload? Yes, we can. In the meantime, TJ has finished off his side. We already saw that, and now we have to deal with this J-Panther 2 here. Put one shot into him. He finished off the Waffenträger. Mizu here has a look who it was, pins him to the side. TJ goes to his other side into a CDC sandwich, and they finish him off. He had no chance. So, jump forward a little bit here, and we jump back to TJ. And things are, despite everything they've been doing, the team is still not really pulling ahead. It's still a very, very close fight here. And this is another case of, if you only aimed one more second there, waited just a split second more, you probably wouldn't have finished him off there. And can we get him? Yes, we can. Nice blind shot to kill him. We got a 110 to deal with. Can we actually finish him off? No, we can't. Darn it. Let's take a look from Mizu's perspective here. He can't see the Waffenträger. He can see the 110 though. He puts one into his hatch. Pulls back. And we go. Aim, aim, aim. Tries to put another one in. It goes slightly low. It bounces. And right after that, TJ tries to put one in. Also bounces or misses, I don't remember, and doesn't get the kill. So, move forward a little bit more towards the base here and put a shot into the artillery. Artillery misses us. TJ tries to put a shot into the artillery. It bounces. Mizu pulls forward, reloads, and finishes off the artillery. Oh, that sucks, bouncing on the artillery. And in chat he's gonna type, he is just like Jingles. Yep, not a chance, can't kill artillery. Too bad, so sad. So yeah, I sort of apologize for the excessive cutting, but I didn't want to fade out every cut I made, because that would just prolong this video even more and you would miss certain parts. So the cuts are a bit rough, but yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with it. So, we are looking at a prototype, and he's looking this way by the looks of it. Pull back, try to put a shot in on the while reversing. In the meantime, Mizu is thinking, well, I'm gonna cap. We do outnumber them, but they have some pretty stiff opposition, and they don't have a lot of health left between the two of them. And the T-32 is not looking too healthy either, with 4 health remaining. Yikes. So, switch back to TJ here. Tries to put one into the T-20 prototype. In the meantime, one of the enemies is actually capping. Oh crap, we have a KV-3 who's still within reach of base, and we have a enemy IS-3 and a Waffenträger that's out there as well. Okay, no longer capping, that's good. So an artillery piece down there as well. TJ here is deciding what to do. In the meantime, Mizu moved off cap, that's why the cap counter went down. We have a T-20 prototype to deal with, who really wants to focus on cap, but he really can't. Well, he made the choice, he's going for the cap. He might have been duping, but he's not gonna outrun a CDC. And, oh, the turret reverse strikes. He cannot push his turret any further back. There's a blind spot in the back of the T-20 prototype where he can't turn his turret right there. And TJ here is sitting right in that blind spot. And there we go, finished them off. And in case you're wondering, Mizu did not give him the kill. There we go, that was that shot that Mizu fired, but for some reason just completely missed. So it wasn't a here, have a kill kind of moment. Just wanted to point that out in case you were wondering. He's not feeding him. So, what do we have left? We have an IS-3 and a, I think it's a Waffenträger left. Oh, I actually blew up the turret on that one. Yikes. I just noticed the turret laying around the ground. So yeah, quite the action-packed game here. And right now they have 9 kills between them. 9 kills? 7 kills, excuse me. 8. I can't count. I was like looking at it going like, hang on a minute. So just look at these things shift. They're doing 50 here. You could still increase the speed if you get a good crew. I don't know how good that crew is though, but if you get a crew with off-road driving, you can even slightly improve that speed more. It's pretty insane. So we are hunting for the IS-3. The other one got killed off in the meantime, so we are just looking for the IS-3. Where is he? Where is he? And an IS-3 can very much still win this. I mean, between Mizu, TJ, and the T-32 and the artillery, like all of them combined don't even have 1,000 health. So it kind of depends on how far along the IS-3 is with his health, but he can actually do this. He can one-shot both TJ and Mizu. He can one-shot the artillery and the in 4 shots he can kill the entire team. So, and he has 3 kills, so it's not a bad player. He's not been hiding, he's been doing the work, so yeah. In the meantime, we switch back to Mizu here, who has a sneaky suspicion that the IS-3 has been making his way back to his own base, since there has been put a lot of pressure on the cap this entire game. Well, not entire game, but half of the game. I kind of expected, whenever they were driving around and didn't find him in the open, in the water there, I kind of expected, yep, that he was on his way back to base. And Mizu tries to go through the building that is non-destructible. Didn't work out too well for him. In the meantime, the T-32 has been pulling back. Still hanging in there with it 4 health. I think he's hiding behind a wreck of the artillery there. Oh, is Mizu gonna get there in time? I mean, this thing is fast, but 4 health will not, you know, help you for very long. Come on. Somebody just fired. I don't know who it was. Aim, aim, aim. Oh, the T-32 tracks the IS-3. Put a shot into his ass. Come on, can we put another one? Yes, we can. Now, can TJ get his top gun? Is he gonna get there in time? That's Mizu putting in the second shot there. Come on, can we get up this hill? Yes, we can. Oh, and the T-32 finished him off. Let's take a look at the stats. Here we are with TJ's replay, or the stats for replay, excuse me. And this was a Mastery Badge, First Class, Fire for Effect, Fighter, Duelist, Hand of God, Bruiser, and a Brothers in Arms. Now, I want to say one thing about that T-32, I was going to say T-34, T-32, is that he was a good sport, and he didn't actually realize that it was a top gun for TJ, and he actually sent him a message after the game. I've seen a screenshot, so yeah, I know it's true. He actually sent him a message after the game with, like, sorry, I stole your top gun, and, you know, I didn't see that you were there. And TJ replied with, you know, it's okay, he was going to kill you otherwise. So, very sportsmanlike behavior both ways, so that's always awesome to see. And it was true, I mean, that IS-3 would have finished him off, so he was really just defending himself. And I can kind of imagine that he wasn't really looking at the team list, seeing, oh, you have 5 kills, how nice, do you want this kill? He would have died. And still, he had a pretty good game as well, so, a special shout out to you. Vendillion, I guess, for just being an awesome sport. And he still almost did 2,000 damage. Definitely not bad at all. Let's sort this by damage here. TJ, top experience at 1279, followed by Mizu with 1203. Yeah, they both had one hell of a game. I mean, holy crap. 8 kills between them. Yeah, that's pretty good. But just look at the kills here. These are only people with kills. That's only 5 people. The enemy team, it was a lot more distributed amongst the people, but yeah, let's take a look at the stats here. So, 25 shots fired, 19 hits, 17 penetrated, 3.4k damage done, took 6 hits, all of them penetrated. Yeah, I would love to see a bounce on this tank. I don't even think it's possible. Maybe off the gun mantlet, maybe. That's probably the best chance you have. Result of splash damage, I don't remember seeing any splash damage near him, so I'm not sure about that one. Spotted 1 vehicle, damaged 7, killed 5, drove 5 kilometers. That's quite a bit for a medium tank, but yeah, you gotta remember, this thing is as fast, if not faster than most light tanks, so yeah. Without a premium account, this would have been 50k profit. With a premium account, this is 82k profit. And keep in mind, this is only a Mastery Badge First Class. Doing 3.4k damage is not even an ace. So people are doing really, really well in this tank, which leads me to believe that this thing might be ever so slightly OP. Nah! So yeah, about the question if I want to get one, yeah, I want to get one, but there's 2 problems. I recently already bought quite a bit of premium tanks in the last, 2 months or so. I got a couple. So, I don't know if I want to spend any more, money on the game right now. And I don't have a French medium crew. I'm still in the AMX 1375, so yeah, that kinda sucks. So not having a crew, plus, yeah, don't really want to buy a premium right now, again, means I'm probably not gonna get this tank anytime soon. Maybe later, I don't know. From what I've seen on the test server, it seems like an amazing tank, and from whatever I've seen here, in this replay, in this double feature here, it seems like a pretty amazing tank, and I would definitely want to get one, but not right now. Eventually, maybe. Anyways, let's take a look at Mizu's score. And here we are with Mizu's score. Also a Mastery Badge First Class, not very surprising. Fire for Effect, Bruiser, and a Brothers in Arms. Slightly less medals than TJ, but definitely not any worse. I mean, 3.1k damage is still pretty damn good in any tank. Even in a tier 10, well, maybe not a tier 10, well, it's still not bad. So yeah, very well played, both of them. And just very well played as a platoon. Let's take a look at the detailed score here. Mizu only walked away with 63k profit. Still not bad, but this tank does not have the best credit multiplier. That is for damn sure. They had to penetrate, what, 15, and what was the other one? TJ had 16 I think, penetrating hits. 16 penetrating damage hits, doing over 3k damage, and still only walk away with a premium account with 60k profit. I mean, if I do this amount of damage in my T34, I would probably walk away with more experience. Not experience, excuse me, money. So, the credit multiplier on this thing does seem ever so slightly less than on T34, for instance. Don't quote me on that, I'm not entirely sure, but that's just from what I've seen, my experience with this tank. So, let's see, took 3 hits to the face, all of them penetrated, no surprise there, spotted 3, damaged 8, destroyed 3, got some spotting damage actually, woohoo, drove a little bit less than TJ, and like I said, walked away with 63k profit and a grand total of almost 2,000 experience. Very, very nice, and thank you both for sending it in. It was definitely a joy to watch you two, and to watch this tank. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good tank. Now, don't go around and say that this thing is OP. I'm thinking about getting one at some point, so don't say it's OP, because then it's gonna get nerfed before I get it. So don't do that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.